Something's happening in this time, and that is that there is a massive, massive awakening. And I have a message for all of you, but especially for caretakers and empaths and people who are often there for other people. The first thing I want to offer you is to be aware that I'm sure in this time you are feeling so many different things. You're feeling off, you're feeling pain, you're feeling lost, you're feeling doubt, you're feeling fear, you're feeling what do I do? And one thing I want to offer you is the fact that we are all collectively going through this. I promise you, even the people that seem like they're not, we are all going through this. It's almost as if God is taking a giant strainer and pulling everything we're not out of us. So there's a ton of stuff you might be identified with that you are someone who knows what to do in a circumstance, someone who knows how to fix, someone who knows how to strive and make things happen when things are feeling off. If you would start off by taking in the idea that you understand that this is a process that all of us are going through so that we can get to the other side and the true version of what we are and find a totally different world in that aspect. If you understand we're all going through this, you lose the part of you that has to do something about it because you think that it's only you that's going through it. A lot of us think that we're the only ones going through this in this time. And we're like, I feel off. Why am I the weird one? What am I going to do to fix this? And if you could just kind of think much more like the collective, much more like the universe is seeing it, you don't have to take this personally and bring an egoic person in to fix this. You can just be present and open and allow. And don't pick up things that numb it. Don't pick up things that distract from it. Don't do the things that are in the way of this healing that's trying to happen for you. Allow yourself to surrender, allow yourself to be. Some of you might need to rest more. Some of you might need to let go of some things more. There is magic trying to happen for you. And if you understand it's all of us going through it, you shift to being the space of the all of us versus the small you that it's actually trying to remove from you. The one who's fixing this is also the one who's probably going to die in this process and make room for the real magical you. You're amazing. Allow it. The second part of this is for the people who find themselves to be space holders and caretakers and big empaths who are always there for other people. Some of these people are going through some really painful times right now. And the reason is a lot of those people formed this identity when you were young. When you were young, you might have been the space holder for different family members and different people that were going through their own chaotic time. And if you have practiced being the peace in other people's chaos, you might not know what to do if you're not constantly around chaos. And many of us have found that a lot of the people in our lives that are the chaos that we're often there for have dropped off or become too heavy for us to be there for. And so, what's happening is the you that's the caretaker is suddenly vulnerable and almost naked because you don't know what to do if you're not there for everyone else. And this is actually a good thing because finally it's your turn to also be taken care of. In other words, the true aspect of you is finally being seen. And this aspect of you has been buried so you could be there for other people. And now that you can't be there for everyone else because all of us need to learn to deal with our own stuff, we can be there at a point, but still, all of us have to work on our own growth, our own vibration rising, our own release of our own karma. And you don't necessarily have the job anymore of being there for them because they have to go through it too. So, what happens? This feeling of, I don't even know why I'm here. I don't know why it's worth it. There's nothing to do. I don't know if I have any value since I'm not finding the heaviest people and being there for them constantly. Now, all of a sudden, that caretaker you is exposed and kind of doesn't know what to do. And this is a huge opportunity for you to allow, because even though it was awesome that you were in service to others, it was still out of a protection mechanism that you learned as a child. And that's not necessarily the truest you. But as the false caretaker falls off, you will find a new level of light and a new level of a magic. And eventually you'll be able to be there for others from a full place at the level it calls to you versus an obligation and identity of that can help people much more and at the same time deplete yourself so much less, right? This is you filling up your cup now. And we need the caretakers of the world to fill up their own cup. So if you feel off, know that you're right on schedule. Just allow it, be, surrender, maybe rest more. Don't distract anymore. Just allow yourself to be, because I promise you, caretakers of the world, we need you. You have a huge heart, but now you don't have to do it from fear and fixing anymore. We're going to actually go inward and be and see what you truly are. It's your turn to be taken care of too. So it's an exciting time that will also be painful, but hang in there. It's all passing and it's all perfect. Just stay present, be here, and know that you are birthing something magic. I promise you, we're all going through it. And it's going to be a very tumultuous, but also very exciting year with magic on the other side of this. So stay present. Don't get too caught in distractions. Allow. And I promise you, this is going to be magic. So honored to be in this with you. And I'm sending so much love.